Hey team, happy to be back from my vacay in Mexico. Ready to get to work. Things are going back to normal in terms of analysis, and we have a really good week ahead of us. Before we get going on this analysis, I want you to go to the search bar on your Slack and type in EUR.JPY, and I want you to watch the signal I sent out on January 26th, which was a EUR-JPY long. Now, what's happening is that price action is giving us a good lower time frame entry before our higher time frame long, which was the signal I sent out on January 29th. So pause the video, go watch that, come back to this, and things will make a lot more sense. All right, EUR-JPY starting on the monthly. We already went in depth in the previous analysis on January 29th on how we identified area sensitivity. So now I want to go over flow. We see our higher time frame push, higher time frame exhaustion. Push, exhaustion, push, potential, coming up, exhaustion. So what's happening is price is getting squeezed. Now taking it to the weekly, we identified our weekly mid-range zone because we identified horizontal buy and sell sensitivity. So in the previous analysis, I also mentioned the importance of this pin bar. Sellers tried to break this uptrend to the downside, and buyers said no, regain control, and actually closed above this uptrend. It's very clear to me that buyers are respecting this squeeze, and price is going to be coming back for a higher time frame exhaustion in the near future. So due to that, I sent out a signal saying that when price breaks this downtrend to the upside, that's a significant move, meaning a push. We then wait for exhaustion and price action confirmation before our entry to the upside. Now, if you've taken Forex in university or you've been with me for a long enough time, you know that before price changes direction on the higher time frame, it requires double confirmation. This pin bar is surely confirmation one, and this bearish engulfing candle close tells me that price is likely going to make its way down to then retest this uptrend for confirmation two before then we look long. So we eliminated the noise. We see this pin bar. This is sellers trying to push price to the downside, buyers saying no, and closing above. So that's confirmation one. Now let's talk about this yellow zone. This is our weekly mid-range zone. Now it's our weekly mid-range zone. Why? Because there is buy and sell sensitivity, meaning it's reasonable to expect that there's enough sell orders to push price down to at least its uptrend before then buyers regain control. And once again, this is a beautiful bearish engulfing candle close, which is the only reason why I'm interested in this short. So let's take a closer look. Zoomed in on price action, what do we see? Well, we see higher lows, meaning we identify our uptrend. So after identifying our uptrend, this is exactly what we want to see in terms of flow. Why? Push, exhaustion, potential continuational push to the downside for confirmation two. Let's not forget that on the higher time frame, this is a bearish engulfing candle. Now this is the importance of engulfing candles. It breaks below previous low, telling us that there will be a change in direction. Entry one is going to look like this. We see that push, we see exhaustion for retest. We do see a lower time frame bearish engulfing candle close, which is what we want to see. You're going to get a specific entry from me on the analysis. Make sure to move SL to entry once TP1 is reached. Close the full trade at TP2, and then we look long.